Since the year of 1988, the Buffalo Bills have consistently made it to the playoffs, with the exception of the year 1994. Today, we're here at Rich Stadium. The Bills' hopes this season, well, they've seemed to dwindle away. The hope now is to see a rebuilding of the Buffalo Bills, a sign for the future. It rests in the arm of quarterback Todd Collins, running back Antoine Smith, and maybe future Pro Bowlers Gabe Northern, possibly Marcus Wiley. We're out here today. We're going to discuss the Bills' future with some of the fans, some of the people out here, maybe even the Jets fans. We're here pretty much to discuss the future of the Buffalo Bills franchise.
Hey, I'm Tony from Rochester.
Tony from Rochester. Meeting a lot of people from Rochester today.
Yeah. So what's going on, big guy?
Well, what do you think about the Bills' chances today?
Yeah, they suck.
You don't think they're going to win at all?
No.
Score?
28-17.
What do you think the score of the Bills game is going to be today?
What do I think the score of the Bills is going to be today? Well, I'm just hoping the Bills win today. If they win by 3, I'll be happy, or 1, I'll be happy.
As long as they win?
As long as they win. That's all I care about.
I just talking to a guy. He thinks the Bills are going to win by 17 points. You think he's drinking Drano?
No, a little, I think he's chewing wacky tobacco, if you ask me, but...
He's chewing the stuff.
Yep.
His name was Pete. He was from Tonawanda, I believe. Yeah, so Pete, this lady here thinks you're chewing wacky tobacco. Blatz.
Only belongs in a beer can collection.
How about, tough one here, Billy Beer?
Got it. Got it in my collection. I was too young to ever enjoy a taste of it. I wish I could.
How old were you when you first drank your first beer?
It was in Quebec City when I was in 10th grade on a ski trip.
How old were you in 10th grade? 21, 22?
I forget. I can't do the math on that at such a short notice. You know 10th grade is below drinking age, except in France, so.
Do you smoke?
Not tobacco.
Uh-oh, what do you smoke, crack?
I smoke what is none of your business.
I heard a rumor that Rochester is becoming very, pro-gay. Is that true?
No, Rochester is a tolerant city. It's a tolerant city. There's not very many people there who are your Neanderthals who live in, say, Long Island or somewhere who would like to bash in people like that. What is Long Island? Long Island is full of people who couldn't deal with all the blacks who moved into New York City. So they're intolerant.
Did you ever think about moving to Long Island?
I live there. I should know.
I thought you lived in Rochester.
I moved back 3 years ago from Brooklyn.
Just because of the hatred?
Well, I was assaulted, and I was wearing a Seinfeld-esque puffy shirt, so...
You were assaulted?
I was assaulted.
Oh. Okay, that's fantastic. Long Island, no good. Rochester, well, it's A-okay.
It's okay, but we're the biggest city without a team in America, so that's why Jim Rome calls us Crapchester. We don't even have a Division I basketball team. So it's like, what good is U of R and RIT to us? I don't care how many lasers they have. We don't have a team, and they're to blame. Plus Kodak, and maybe Danny Wegman. They should get on the ball and get us a team.
What about Paul McCartney? Does he live in Rochester with Linda Eastman?
That's funny, but it wasn't very funny.
Well, it's true. I've heard a rumor that they actually live in Rochester.
Come on. Give me a real question.
That's the real question I have.
Oh, come on. Lou Gramm is our most famous rocker, unless you call it Steve Gadd, the drummer for Steely Dan and Paul Simon.
Where's Michael Stipe from?
He's from all over because he was an Army brat, but his place is now is Athens.
Where's Michael Jordan from?
He's from North Carolina, but I think he lives in Chicago now. I don't know where he lives. I don't pay attention to NBA.
Well, you pay attention to Michael Jordan at all?
Well, you have to if you're an American. I mean, come on, he's everywhere. He could be a president in the next century.
Do you think he could be president in the millennium?
Hell yeah. If we survive the millennium and the floods.
What are you going to do in 1999 on New Year's Eve?
Shit bricks because the floods are coming, and Saddam Hussein might have already toasted New York City, so... I don't know. I might be celebrating. I might be thanking God that we've escaped the WW3.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Are you a little paranoid?
It's the only way to live in the late 20th century.
You read the Bible?
No, but I try to figure out what the codes are in it.
What do you think of Louis Farrakhan?
Oh, he's a jerk. Sublimating his self-hate into hatred of whites. And that's why he has all those big black strapping guys in nice suits behind him. And his bow ties are too cute.
If you're going to go hitchhiking around the country, what kind of bag are you going to use?
JanSport.
That's excellent. That's a great bag. So would you...
Bag, a Wegmans plastic shopping bag.
So what do you like on your hot dog?
I don't like hot dogs. I like sausages. Hot dogs are disgusting food.
What do you like on your sausage?
Just ketchup. Maybe a little Tabasco, but, that's too fancy for this kind of tailgating action.
Have you ever met Rush Limbaugh?
No, but if I would tell him that he is the most reviled man in America, and his constituency is probably 1/10 of what he thinks it is.
What about Al Franken?
He's okay.
Al Franken, I think he might be in the closet. What do you think about that?
So he's in theater. If they're, come on, what's the problem with that? Gays gotta live too. Look at the Indians, man. They found a slot for everybody. The guys who are a little queer, they're the medicine men and the Burdashes. Everybody had a role. And
Did you take ballet as a child?
No. What are you inferring?
Well, did you study dance at all?
No.
Okay.
I have 2 left feet. I can't dance. I can hacky sack.
Do you play pool at all?
I played pool for the first time in last weekend for the first time in years.
What do you think was better, The Hustler or Martin Scorsese's reproduction of The Hustler, The Color Money? Not reproduction, but evidently like the.
I really liked that Color one, The Color of Money. That was really good. That was really good. But I never have seen The Hustler straight through, so I can't make the call on that one.
All right, thank you very much. What do you think the score of the Bills game?
13-10 Buffalo.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You were very good.
What's your name?
My name's Bernie.
Who are you filming for?
We're filming for God. Thank you. What's the score going to be?
Infinity to nothing.
It's going to be a close game. It's going to be 27-23, I say.
Who's going to win? Buffalo! Who else is going to win? And you think the score of the game's going to be?
28-7.
And?
Jets, of course.
Jet?
They're going to cover by at least 3. The score will be 24-13.
You can never tell you're from New York.
Well, originally from New York, but now I live in Elmira.
Elmira?
Yeah.
Ithaca, New York was voted the most enlightened city in this country. Do you think that's possible?
Oh, this is a good city. That's the influence of Cornell and Ithaca University.
The two of them combined could make one hell of a football team, don't you think?
Yeah, sure, but it's a good town. It makes Ithaca a good town. It makes it a very intellectual town. But yes, I am originally a New Yorker.
What did you have for breakfast this morning?
Turkey and beer.
Turkey and beer?
Yes.
What'd you have? Do you have that every morning?
No, only the mornings after Thanksgiving.
I was going to say, if you had that every morning, you probably won't have a job, would you?
No, certainly not where I work.
Okay. Where do you work?
A prison.
You work for a prison?
Psychologist in a prison.
Oh, really? You must meet a couple of wackos in there.
Yes, and then there are the inmates.
Hey. Did you ever meet Amy Fisher?
No, I work in a mail facility.
Okay, did you ever meet Amy Fisher in the mail facility?
No, maybe I could have met Joe Buttafuoco, but not Amy.
Yeah, Joey's wife got shot in the head. Pretty bum deal for her. You think Joey's a pretty stand-up guy other than that, though?
He's a slime ball.
So I hear Joey's going to have his own TV show pretty soon.
Following Howard Stern, probably.
Yeah, well, Howard Stern, you don't like Howard, do you?
No, I like Howard. I like him. I think he's a decent guy. He's funny.
Do you think he wears a wig?
No, that's real hair.
Really? Are you a Jets fan also? Okay, guys, I want you got a question.
Both of us?
Both of you. Who is the better quarterback? Is it McDonald or O'Donnell? Is it Richard Todd or is it Kenny O'Brien?
Foley.
Joe Willie. Let's go back to our era.
Joe Willie was the best.
Joe Willie.
And always will be the best.
Joe Willie made his name on 2 games, the playoff against Oakland and then the Super Bowl.
That's right.
And he made a name for himself based upon those 2 games.
He was quite an actor, too. He had quite an actor career. Stellar.
Broadway Joe.
O.J. killed his wife. Do you think Joe would do the same?
I think Joe's a moral person.
You think he has morals?
Yes, I do.
He seemed like he wears minks and wears stockings on TV when he does commercials. That's morally, I think he's a little loose in the britches also.
Is he still doing those commercials?
Well, I hope he's not, because if he is, I hope he's doing it only in old folks' homes. But I shouldn't really say that, because old people have lives too.
We've been living and dying with Joe Willie for 25, without Joe Willie for 25 years, right?
That's it.
And this is the year.
This is the year we hope.
Parcells will take us to the promised land.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, Bills fan?
Bills fan, right?
Okay, we just talked to some Jets fans.
Good.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Good for them. Well, they're all right. They're all right.
I think they drank a little too much today. I don't think they're going to make it all the way back to New York.
You think you won't? Huh?
Can they stay at your house?
No. I long ways from here. I have about 100 miles to come.
Oh, where do you live?
Clifton Springs.
Do you really? You almost lost your teeth. Let's hold on a second here.
Yeah.